Just stood live behind Jimmy's peg at the minute as the scales are in the peg 7. So I'll be here shortly. We'll have a weigh in with Jimmy, and then we'll, as the scales pass us by, we'll have a chat with Jimmy as well.
Hello, hello. At least you couldn't see him.
I could hear all about it. Oh, it's been fucking ranted around there.
Live on YouTube. So as the weigh-in commences.
Thank you. Seen you in hot air.
Just give it a few moments for a few people to log in.
Let's say you're going to go out beating yourself up about what you should have done different, are you?
Right.
I could have got £100, which is bomb. That don't matter. When someone's £200 Eddie, the only way we're going to get everybody knows it's not, but everybody knows.
Peg 7 just finishing their weigh-in. And then here we are with Jimmy. So for those of you that wanted to know, he's had feeder chuck to the island, and then straight out he's caught on the pellet wag. So let's join the scales for the weigh-in. Weigh number 1. 6 nets. £31.13.
First way.
No, not too bad. The start.
Net number 2. Thought he'd play it quite conservative. Wouldn't want to get close to them limits.
Be 240, wouldn't it?
£44.8. Don't know if you can hear him, he's just saying he had 4 grass carp in 4 chucks.
270 odd already, I'm thinking it, you. That's a bigger 40, that is, isn't it?
This is
48.
weigh number 3. Grass carp trying to escape. What was that weigh? Didn't catch what that last one was, but find out, Steve. I think they've got a count back rule here. You might have just gone slightly over on that net, so it counts back slightly. Net number 4.
Right, we're going to the pub?
Shout them out, guys. What was it? 48? £40.8. Right, net number 5, sorry. got about £170 at the minute, I think.
Right, I'm going to go. Right.
Sounds like this one's £37.
We've got the foot underneath. It all looks scrappy.
37.11. That takes us over the 200.
There's loads of them. Like that. Take them out, you know, proper black.
At the minute, £209.11, and this is the final net.
Yeah.
Oh well. That's how it goes, isn't it?
Down the edge.
You need
I
more
didn't
nets,
leave me
Jimmy.
alone down the edge there the other day. 2 of them.
Oh, there's only one.
257.
Yeah, just I said to Liz, he just sat there for literally 20 minutes with his head under the water and then come up.
257.13. £257.13 for Jimmy. So we'll let the we'll let the scales pass us by, and we'll have a quick word with Jimmy.
That's funny. That's what Clive guessed in the winner click.
Might even get a host here. Do you want to come in and have a quick word? Then we'll let the scales go by because there's 3 or 4 anglers. Steve, do you want to do an interviewer's job or?
Yeah.
No. How'd your match go, Jimmy? Well done.
Well done for a start.
Foregone conclusion.
2.5 screamer, runner. Peg 8 on 2 islands. We picked 2 pegs, that's one of them. Just one of the days everything's gone right.
Hasn't it? You started off on the feeder, didn't you? And you was priming your pellet waggler line, weren't you?
Yeah, I started on a method to the islands, real snaggy, so you can't shut tight. I've had a few on it, and then a bit of pellet wag line, and then there's been a few fish topping. I've gone, not really looked back. I've had an odd spell where it's gone a bit iffy, so I've rechucked the method.
Yeah.
Let it settle down again, chucked the pellet
Yeah,
wag
just
line.
rested it and just switched between the two, and that's pretty much all you've done.
We've had for a long while, hasn't it?
Yeah, last 2 hours just sat pellet wag, start to finish.
Yeah.
Last 2 hours.
It's been a good watch. It's been a bit of a masterclass, like you say, just watching you drop off of it when you needed to, keep it going. Like I said, I think I've said on camera already, we've just been watching the fish roll in your swim, and then you've gone back on it, and
Loads of fish, like I say, just keep changing your depth. Sometimes I've caught some of them like 18 inches, some of them 4 foot.
yeah.
Keep chopping and changing, just keep feeding.
One question we had on the feed was what size pellets were you using?
8
All 8 mils. We figured, but we thought we'd ask.
Yeah, little one. I use an 8 gram pellet wag, and like I say, anything from 18 inches to 4 foot deep.
Well, I think we'll follow the scales round and see what Ben's weigh, but it's a foregone conclusion. You've probably smashed the match from there, I should imagine. So,
Yeah, it's definitely. Like,
well done, and
well
through
done.
to round 2, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, good old boy.
So thank you very much for your time, Jimmy. Cool. Let's follow the scales round then. We'll stay live
Yeah.
and see what Ben's weighed. There's a
That's
couple
how you want them all to go, isn't it? No pressure. There's plenty of people who've been sat watching it and enjoying it from the out. Not everybody wants to see it close.
No, but I suppose we can do it live all day. People can come in and out as and when they please,
Yeah.
can't they?
Yeah. Like I kept saying on there, Liverpool supporters would have been complaining when it was 7-0, would they?
Yeah.
They'd have been loving it.
This is what we've said, we've neutralised, you want it to be close, but if you're Team Jimmy or Team Ben, then obviously you want it to be a
Not close.
one-sided affair,
yeah.
don't you? So,
Nobody really wants to
The thing
sit
is, when
there.
you bring him to a block, when you come to a lake like this, when he brings you to a lake like this, it's peggy. So
Yeah.
you take that risk. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just going to dodge we're a bit flooded down here, we've had an awful lot of rain. Just going to dodge all the puddles and miss the way in on that peg as we head round. I think Ben's the next way in. So we're just finishing up in the last angler between the two. We'll travel round. We'll have a quick word with Ben, but I'm sure he's not feeling over the moon about the situation. There's nothing he could have done. There wasn't a lot he could have done. It's just one of them, like Jimmy's just said. It can be peggy, and he's drawn the right one. If you've not been to Floatfish Farm before, I think there's 2 excellent matches we've just watched last week and this week. So get yourselves down and have a little look. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's just give you there's 2 islands there. Scales are just following us round. And next to weigh in is Ben. We'll have a little chat with him afterwards. He's always very obliging. Jimmy's fished a great match there. He was on the right peg, but as everyone says, you still got to catch him. I should be surprised if he doesn't win the match from there with a weight like that. So we'll have to drop back through the comments on the last feed and see who's won the clicker. But we'll just get the obvious out the way and just confirm what Ben's caught.
It's flooded. Let's just stick a little bit of float and grass.
There's somebody.
Hot fishing, get out of the camera.
What was the first way?
39.5.
39.5. Thank you very much.
He only had a couple of
Yeah,
fish.
he's only had 2 fish.
Ah, no.
This one there. Another grass carp.
That's some pretty. You get the
Second
pretty award.
way.
Yeah, the pretty award you get. 14.10.
We are talking fish here.
14.10.
This is the winter.
Let's just get total scores for Ben.
All this bit here, that whole bit.
Wow.
53.15.
53.15. There we go. We knew it was going to be a. We'll have a quick word with Ben because obviously today, mate, has it?
Game over after an hour, mate, in all honesty.
You called it before the match. If you said if it's still this end and there wasn't any wind, you'd struggle. And that's pretty much the situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, the whole lake was flat when we got here, and I thought it might be all right.
Yeah.
But before the match started, the ripple got up, and there's just been no fish here.
Yeah, it was all the other end really, wasn't it? The wind sort of picked up at times, but it never really made a difference to you, did it?
I've had 1 short early and 2 or 3 shallow and 4 on the bomb the first hour, and then I've had 2 hours without a bite. I could have ticked over and fished a bomb and maybe caught £100 if I'd have fished a nice tidy bomb match.
We were here to
When,
do that.
but when Jimmy's got £200 at that stage, it's the only way I was ever going to catch that weight. You're not on here. You don't catch short or down the edge if it's flat. I have tried it, never had a bite.
Yeah, we
It
was
was gonna-
following you,
It
obviously.
was going to be cast to shallow. That was the only way you can
Yeah.
put a big weight together quick, and I've had 5 or 6 on it.
Yeah,
I
it's
had to
been
give
a-
myself a chance of doing it, and it's not gone.
Yeah, no, we could see it. We called it all through the match as well. Obviously saying that you was going to have to push it at some point. Sort of Dale said as well that he'd expect Jimmy to pull away early doors, but then he might slow down, but he just never did he?
Nice.
So,
Right angle on the right peg today, mate.
Well-
He's mega at what he does, and
Yeah, he's done it.
you could see at the start the fish crashing where he was chucking was ridiculous.
he was watching them roll as he was feeding the pellets, and it was a sight, it really was. So.
Normally on that caster, at some stage, you get a big swell of them come in, and it just hasn't.
The only thing it has done, it's given you membership to the Chris Barley Club of people that I've seen get knocked out of Super Cup twice now when we've been filming.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Yeah. But
You have filmed me 4 or 5 times now, so that's quite good average.
Mate, I'm disappointed because you're good value for money, mate.
Yeah, it's like I say, there's nothing you can do about it. I thought when I caught a few early, we might, and Jimmy was a couple head, I thought this might be right.
I'm disappointed you're not being the bad. Not that any more against Jimmy, but I'm disappointed you won't be in the, because like I say, you're always good value for money and somebody that we should look forward to miking up in the future anyway.
Oh,
once we
I've
do
already
it.
said we might. We'll come down here, not the fishing association, but not one of your matches, and just come and do a match.
It's like me and Liz was, you need a head-to-head and you need to be mic'd up, but you don't need to be mic'd up all the time. You need to be able to flit in and flit out as and when it suits. So don't,
Yeah.
too much swearing.
Yeah, we said we'd come down and film a
potty mouth
proper.
people out there.
We said we'd come down and film a proper a
Yeah,
normal
yeah,
feature
yeah,
of a
all of
video
that.
for your YouTube. So I
Mate,
do
listen,
that.
I know it's ain't going to make you feel, but it should make you feel better. There's 140 people been watching all day today, non-stop. There's quite a lot of views, there's quite a lot of appetite. And one day you'll be able to look back and say, I was part of all that, I started it, I was one of the main men, I swear. Yeah, you will. It took me
I'm
getting...
not sure how to take this.
Steve, as Steve takes over the world.
That when before the
Yeah,
Fishing
but-
Association became the Olympics.
Yeah, exactly like. You'll be able, I swear you'll be able to look back and say, I was there at the beginning. You know what I mean?
Right, we'll wrap it up there, guys, because we try and keep the weigh-in short. But thank you very much, Ben. Unlucky, unfortunate for today. And yeah, thank you very much, guys.
I want to go and
Thanks for
have a bath
watching.
and get rid of my sore neck.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We'll update you with the result of the match as to regards as to who's won the match and where they've come afterwards. Okay.
Well, there's only one winner.
I think it's Jimmy, but yeah, we'll update you.